Politicians of both parties are often discussing tariffs, but what exactly are they? Our Donovan Lynch joins us from the newsroom with more. Hi, Donovan.
Hey, Sam. Well, one of the key sticking points in this election season and many others before it is the question of how to bring jobs, specifically manufacturing jobs, back to the United States. This taps into a story that many Maine communities are familiar with. The once bustling mills and factories are now closed and emptied. But no matter the election year, one solution has often been proposed to fix this issue. And right now, it's getting a lot of attention.
Agenda that includes tariffs.
With strong tariffs.
Things like a 10% tariff.
Tariffs or other things.
It's a word that's everywhere. But what exactly is a tariff?
Tariffs essentially are a tax on imports.
Let's break it down. Imagine you go into a store to buy a pack of socks. Chances are they were made somewhere else, like China. That's because between low labor costs and efficient shipping, it's just cheaper to make it overseas. But what if we want this product in front of us to be made in America? The government can put a tax called a tariff on shipments of Chinese-made socks, making it more expensive for the companies buying them.
This might benefit sock manufacturers who are not producing socks quite as cheaply in the U.S. as they are in China.
With the tariff in place and Chinese socks now more expensive, the store might find the cheapest product to put on the market is now made in Maine and not China. That could mean higher demand for domestic sock factories and more jobs as a result. But as Bowdoin professor Chris Herlin points out, there's a catch.
Tariffs increase costs.
With no competition from abroad and the relatively high wages American workers receive, those socks are likely going to cost more than $14.99, which wouldn't impact everyone the same.
Probably this kind of taxation that would place a heavier burden on lower and middle income families.
And then there's the response from overseas.
They'll usually retaliate by putting tariffs on things that we Americans export to that country.
Ultimately, what appears is a trade-off. Would you pay more for everyday goods if it could protect certain jobs and keep them in America?
So these distributional costs are borne very differently.
And of course, we use socks as an example. Tariffs can be put on any number of goods. Now, what's interesting is that support and opposition to tariffs doesn't always break down along political party lines. To give you an idea of this, putting tariffs on goods from China is something both former President Trump and President Biden have done, Sam.
All right, Donovan Lynch, thanks.